This is Thomas WR Stories and More, and today I'm gonna be recording another layout video. As you can see, the last layout video I did was last year, which I did with my friend, and this time I did this layout on my own. So pretty much these are 4 ThomasWRStories playboards instead of 2, so it's double the amount. And I'm gonna be going over everything that I did over this layout. And for sure, this is so far the best layout I've ever done in my entire life. So yeah, we're gonna get started. We're gonna start on the left side where Nafford Station's at. And yes, this whole layout, I try to make it accurate as possible to the actual island of Sodor map. So yes, we're gonna get started right here on the special engine shed. We have Diesel 199 right here just chilling by the special engine shed. And we go above this, we got an ascending track. Then we got 2 Nafford covered bridges with the arch viaduct. Then we have a switch with the ascending track that leads us down here to where Daisy is about to pull some milk barrel cars and milk tanker. And going back up, we have 5 Sodor Bay bridges, and we have Gordon pulling 10 express coaches, which is pretty insane. Then we go all the way to the right, going down this line. We have another curved track with the Sodor clock tower. New destination I got. Really like how it looks. Then we have Coldy just going around. And yes, I added a bunch of different engines just to make this layout more unique and to take full advantage. Then we have an ascending track which leads us to the straight track with the V-switch. Then we go all the way around. We have the troublesome brake van. Now we have Henry pulling 15 different cargo cars or like a freight train. Show that he's the big strong Henry as seen in the episode. Which takes us to the suspension bridge. Which takes us to 2 Henry's tunnels. As you can see, Sir Topham had never finished taking down the brick wall after Henry actually pulled the express with Edward. Then we have a 3-way parallel switch track where we have Duke pulling some cargo cars. Then we go this way, we have the Glenlock switch tower, which leads us all the way to the back where we have Boko pulling 3 Nafford express coaches. And let me go all the way to the left right now, where we have 1 switch track that leads us to where Dodge's or Splatter is pushing 2 Lionel Express light up dome cars because their Topham hat actually wants them to be useful engines and not just be sitting around after the Magic Gravel movie. We assume that. And we go down straight this way, down another switch. We have, this is Dodge pushing some branch line coaches for Douglas to push or to pull passengers. Then we go down this other switch right here. We have more branch line coaches where we have Donald getting some water from the water tower. And yeah, that's where that whole long loop leads us to. So we're gonna go over this part right here where we have the old style Nafford station where Donald's at. So we go where Donald's at. We have a ascending track that takes up 2 risers. Then we have Lady pushing the Thomas Promo Magic Gold car with Diesel 10 chasing her just to get the gold. Then we have Timid covered bridge with more risers. In the ascending track, he's going down this hill to where we have the mountain tunnel. As you can see, we have Spencer taking the Duke and Duchess's coach and their furniture to the summer house. We're continuing on the same line. We have Derek pulling the animal cars before he actually breaks down because he's not really reliable. And we go down this way, we have the mountain tunnel where Bill and Ben are pushing the China clay cars and a bunch of quarry cars to be delivered. Then it takes us to the T-switch where the quarry's at. So we're gonna go now to the left side where we have Toby at his windmill picking up some cargoes and different pieces of rolling stock to be delivered. And then we have the grain loader where I have the grain car. You can turn this, very satisfying. We have him playing Henrietta as well, so he has multiple jobs to do. Then we have the Sodor airfield where Tiger Mouse just waiting to take flight. Then we have George blocking the tracks because he wants to rip up the rails and own the roads. And then we have the collapsing windmill from the Storm on Sodor set where Jack and Alfie, Max and Monty, they're all helping out to rebuild it. Then we have the conductor shed where Edward is pulling Rocky after he ends up getting mad at him for being apparently not useful engine. Then we keep going down this line. We have the Sodor power station, which takes to a switch on the right where we have Whiff pulling the recycling cars and the scrap car, where we see him at the recycling center. Then we go down this line. It takes us to the single stone tunnel. Then we go to the right. We have James at the washdown because he wants to be the cleanest red engine on Sodor. Then we go down this way. It takes us to Tidman's Sheds or the Roundhouse. And on the right, we have the breakdown train inside the really useful engine shed. So now going back down right here to the switch where James is at, we go down to the left. Where's special engine shed where Neil's just right there, just taking his day off. And if you go to the right of that, we go straight and it takes us down to Tidman's Sheds or the Roundhouse. So now we're gonna go to the left now, where we have the Sodor dock crane or the gantry crane, as seen as the flying kipper. Then we have Salty pulling some cargo cars, because there's so many jobs to do on Sodor today, specifically on this layout. Then we have the Sodor signal house. Then we go down this way. We have Stepney with Nafra Express coaches, which takes us down this line to where we end up back at the Roundhouse, where we have the barrel car full of oil tankers, and D261 is just purposely put it there so none of the steamies can go back to their sheds and rest. So we're gonna go back down this way now. We're gonna go now to this side. We can start on the outer loop now. Sorry guys, I was just trying to figure out where to start. So we have Mike pushing some sawmill cars I already chopped up to Arsdale Railway. And we have the sawmill at the dumping depot. We go straight down this way. We have the works or the steamworks where we have Kevin just waiting for edges to come in to be repaired. Where we have the Flying Scotsman just pulling into Elsbridge platform. Then we go straight down this way. We have a siding with the buffer. Then we go to the left. We have more switches, and we go to the right. We have Wellsworth Station to where we have a dead end or buffers. Then we go to the left. We have the Singstone Tunnel where Spencer is surprised because he's about to crash into a tar wagon. Then we go up the mountain tunnel, which just takes us down all the way to where Oliver is just delivered the circus animals and collecting some cargo to take to his next job. And if we go to the right of the switch, we have Scarloey or Rheneas being repaired. So Rheneas being repaired at Abby's repair shop. So now we're gonna go straight down this way. We have the fire station with the fire train, the fire engines. So you can see we have Diesel pushing the fog car and the blasting cap car. just to see which engine's gonna get blown up through the waterfall. And then we go up the ascending track. We have more curves where Percy is pulling the mail cars towards passing Hilltop Station and the tunnel. And we go down this way underneath. We have Harvey going to the rescue after Thumper at Boulder Mountain just made the building collapse with Boulder. Fortunately, did not have Boulder. Then we have Rusty and the cement mixer and dumping car. Then we're back at Glenlock Switch Tower. So we go to the right now, and we have Duke from previously before. Up the ascending tracks where two Henry's tunnels are at, which takes us down to the transfer table where Peter Sam is about to deliver some birthday related items to Brendam Docks. Then we go to the right, we have Hero, Scrapwork Hero or Patrick Hero at his hideout. And we go to the right, and then if we go back down this way, all the way to the very side where Duck is pulling my custom prototype NAFTA Express coaches. We have Peter Sam. Mr. Handel's waiting for his turn to be transferred over to the other side of the tracks, which takes us down to the V-switch where I talked about earlier. So now I'm going to be talking about where Frank is at. Frank is helping out also at the Sodor lumberyard. And as you can see, we have Scruffy waiting to be prepared right there, or repaired. And we pass the works, or the steamworks. We have Ellsworth Station where Tom's just waiting, Danny and Clarabelle. Then we have the Chinese Dragon and other stuff, while Mighty Mac are just fighting over to see what they're actually gonna do. And one of them wants to go inside the engine wash, while the other one wants to go deliver the Chinese Dragon. Which takes us now to another buffer. So we're gonna go down this way now. We're gonna go down this way where Scarlowe is pulling Ada J. Mabel down the Hat Crossing. Which takes us back to where Duke is pulling the cargo cars. So we go down to the left. We have ascending tracks where Ari and Bert are delivering a lot of goods. Where we have the pig shed, the coal hopper, the V-switch. Which we'll start on the outer border and work our way inside. Where we have Murdoch going down the quarry mine tunnel, pulling a long line of tankers. We have Sodor Rail Repair, just repairing the bumpy tracks. Where we have the hand car just in the way, a single stone tunnel. Where we have Hank about to pull out the docks with his long line of cars or trucks. And we have the Forever Hero tunnel. If we keep going this way, we have my deluxe cranky, this other cargo crane. We go straight down this way. It takes us back to where Douglas is at. So we'll start on this side over here. We'll start on the inner loop now. Where Salty was pulling the cargo cars. Where George is at. Pass this way. We go over where Mavis is just helping out in the quarry. Where we have Rosie being scared of Hector the Horrid, seen in the episode. But she's surrounded, so she can't really go anywhere. So she's kind of spewed over. Where we have the mining station. Then we have the barrel loader. And there needs to be an engine that needs to collect all these barrel cars full of barrels already. You go down this way where I previously talked about Ari and Bert. Which takes us back down to where we talked about earlier. So now I'll be talking about... Let's see where I haven't talked about yet. We can start with the fun stuff, the road section. So we'll start on this ramp, but work our way inside. So we have scrap lorry delivering some scrap to the scrap yard to be crushed and to deliver to somewhere else, which takes it down the Let's Have a Great Race tunnel where we have the cement works. I actually do have the cement piece itself. I just don't have the cement lorry. It's still on the way. We have lorry. That's lorry 2, the cargo. Then we have the oil depot where we have the spotlight lorry. For lorry 3 is just taking away all the animals that Oliver just delivered at the carousel. Then we go down this way, we have the battery powered birdie. Actually, it does work. And it takes it down the road ascending track where we have lorry 1 just dropping off some recycling stuff to the recycling center to be recycled. So now we'll start on this side where the ambulance is at. So we have the Sodor ambulance where Harold is just waiting for the emergency to happen to go to the rescue. Where we have an ascending track, where we have Elizabeth just going along her way. We're at a street sweeper making sure that all the roads are clean. Then we have the hook and ladder. Then we have the water tanker where Max and Monty are on their way to go help with the disaster I just mentioned earlier. Let's see where else. I think that's everything already. We already covered everything, so for sure this is like the best layout I ever done in my life. So yeah. I'll see you all in the next video, since I don't think there's anything else to talk about here. It's already gone over everything already. Just comment down below if y'all want me to make a road layout or traction rail layout only. I'll see you on the next video.